Hello, beautiful soul. I am Mary Moone. Come sit with me for a moment. I want to share something with you today that completely changed the way I see life. And I have a feeling it might do the same for you. I spent so many years wondering why things were not working out for me, why the same patterns kept repeating, why I kept attracting the same kind of people, why no matter how hard I tried, something always seemed to go wrong. I would look at my life and think, why is this happening to me? What did I do to deserve this? When is my luck going to change? Maybe you have asked yourself these same questions. Maybe you are asking them right now. And here is what I wish someone had told me years ago. What I am about to share with you today. Your life is a mirror. Everything you see out there, every person, every situation, every problem, every blessing, it is all a reflection of what is happening inside of you. I know that might be hard to hear. It was hard for me too, because it is so much easier to blame the world, to blame other people, to believe that we are victims of circumstances beyond our control. But the truth, the real truth, is that reality does not change until we do. Let me explain what I mean. Think about an actual mirror for a moment. When you stand in front of a mirror, what do you see? You see yourself. If you smile, the reflection smiles. If you frown, the reflection frowns. If you raise your hand, the reflection raises its hand. Now imagine standing in front of that mirror and wanting the reflection to smile first. You stand there with a frown on your face, waiting for the reflection to smile so that you can smile back. It sounds ridiculous, right? Because we all know that is not how mirrors work. The reflection cannot do anything that you do not do first. You have to smile before the reflection will smile. And yet, this is exactly how most of us approach life. We wait for things to get better so we can feel better. We wait for the right person to show up so we can feel loved. We wait for more money to come so we can feel abundant. We wait for the world to change so we can be happy. But life does not work that way. Life is a mirror. It can only reflect what you are being, what you are feeling, what you are vibrating, what you believe about yourself and the world. If you are waiting for the reflection to change first, you will wait forever. You have to change first, and then, only then, the reflection will follow. I remember when this really hit me. It was during one of the most difficult periods of my life. Everything seemed to be falling apart. My relationships were painful, my finances were a mess, my health was suffering, and I kept asking the universe, why? Why is all of this happening? And one day, in a moment of deep honesty, I stopped looking at my circumstances and I looked at myself, really looked, and what I saw was uncomfortable. I saw someone who did not believe she was worthy of love, so she kept attracting people who confirmed that belief. I saw someone who had a deep fear of not having enough, so she kept creating situations of lack. I saw someone who was at war with herself, so her outer world reflected that war back to her. My life was not happening to me. My life was reflecting me. That realization broke something open inside of me. And it also set me free, because if my outer world was a reflection of my inner world, that meant I had the power to change it, not by fighting with reality, not by trying to control other people, but by changing myself. That is the mirror principle. And once you truly understand it, you can never see life the same way again. Now let me go a little deeper with you, because I want you to really grasp this. The mirror principle is not about blame. It is not about looking at the painful things in your life and saying, this is all my fault. That is not what I am saying at all. What I am saying is that there is a relationship between your inner world and your outer world, a connection, an energetic link. And when you understand that connection, you gain power, real power, the power to create change from the inside out. Think about the people in your life, especially the ones who trigger you, the ones who frustrate you, the ones who seem to always push your buttons. What if those people are mirrors? What if they are showing you something about yourself that you have not been willing to see? I know this is uncomfortable. Stay with me. That person who makes you feel not good enough, is it possible that they are reflecting your own belief that you are not good enough? That critical voice you hear from them, is it an echo of your own critical voice inside? That person who does not respect your boundaries, is it possible that they are reflecting how you do not respect your own boundaries? How you say yes when you mean no? How you abandon yourself to please others? That person who betrayed your trust, is it possible that somewhere, somehow, you have been betraying your own trust, not listening to your intuition, not honoring your own needs? I am not saying that other people's behavior is your fault. Their actions are their responsibility. But your experience of those actions, the patterns that keep repeating, the types of people you keep attracting, that is the mirror showing you where the inner work needs to happen. When you heal something inside of you, the reflection has to change. It has no choice. That is the law. I have seen this in my own life so many times now. When I finally healed my belief that I was not worthy of love, different people started showing up. Kinder people, more respectful people, people who could actually see me and appreciate me. When I healed my relationship with money and stopped believing that there was never enough, opportunities started appearing. Money started flowing more easily, not because the world suddenly changed, but because I changed, and the mirror reflected the new me. This is the secret that nobody tells you. You cannot change your life by fighting with your circumstances. You can only change your life by changing yourself. Let me share another way to understand this. Have you ever noticed that the same kinds of situations keep happening to you? Maybe different people, different places, different times, but the same patterns? Some people keep attracting partners who are emotionally unavailable. Some people keep finding themselves in jobs where they feel undervalued. Some people keep experiencing betrayal no matter where they go. Some people keep running into financial problems no matter how much money they make. These patterns are not coincidences. They are not bad luck. They are mirrors. The universe keeps presenting you with the same lesson, wrapped in different packages, until you learn it, until you heal the part of yourself that is creating that reflection. If you want to know what beliefs are running your life, look at your patterns. Look at what keeps showing up. Look at where you feel stuck. That is the mirror showing you exactly what needs your attention. And here is the beautiful thing. You do not have to figure out all the deep psychological reasons why you have these beliefs. You do not need years of therapy to make a shift. Sometimes all you need is awareness. When you see the pattern, really see it, something starts to loosen. When you acknowledge that this is a mirror, not a punishment, you take your power back. And from that place of power, you can make a different choice. You can choose to believe something different. You can choose to respond differently. You can choose to be different. And when you are different, your reflection must be different too. If this message is resonating with you, I would love for you to join this community. Take a moment to subscribe to this channel. I share insights like this every week, and I would be honored to be part of your journey. Now, I want to talk about something that trips a lot of people up with the mirror principle. Sometimes we understand the concept intellectually, but we struggle to apply it. We look at our lives and think, okay, so this is a reflection of me, but I do not know how to change. I have tried. I have done the affirmations. I have thought positive thoughts, but nothing changes. Here is what I have learned. The mirror does not respond to what you think. It responds to what you feel. It responds to what you truly believe in the deepest part of yourself. You can say, I am worthy of love 1,000 times a day. But if deep down you do not feel worthy, if your body still carries the energy of unworthiness, the mirror will reflect that deeper truth. This is why surface-level positive thinking often does not work, because the mirror sees through the mask. It reflects your true vibration, not your words. So the work is not just about changing your thoughts. It is about changing your feelings. changing your energy, healing the wounds that created those beliefs in the first place. This is deeper work. It is not always quick or easy, but it is real, and it actually creates lasting change. Let me give you a simple practice that has helped me and might help you too. The next time something triggers you, instead of reacting, pause, take a breath, and ask yourself this question. What is this mirror showing me? Do not answer from your head. Let the answer come from somewhere deeper. Be patient. Be curious. Be honest. Maybe you get into an argument with someone and you feel completely dismissed. Instead of focusing on how wrong they are, ask yourself, where in my life am I dismissing myself? Where am I not listening to my own voice? Maybe you feel jealous when you see someone else's success. Instead of judging yourself for feeling jealous, ask yourself, what is this mirror showing me? Maybe it is showing you a dream you have been too afraid to pursue. Maybe it is showing you that you do not believe success is available to you. Maybe you feel unloved in your relationship. Instead of focusing on everything your partner is doing wrong, ask yourself, where am I not loving myself? Where have I abandoned myself? This is not about excusing other people's behavior. This is about finding the gift in every situation, the lesson, the opportunity for growth, because there is always one, always. When you start approaching life this way, everything becomes your teacher. Every person, every situation, every challenge is there to help you grow, to help you see yourself more clearly, to help you become more whole. This is a radical shift in perspective. It moves you from victim to creator, from powerless to powerful, from waiting for life to change to being the change. And I promise you, when you commit to this path, your reflection will start to shift. Sometimes slowly, sometimes dramatically, but it will shift, because it has to. That is the law. Now, I want to address something important. Some of you watching this are going through really hard things, painful things, things that seem so big and so unfair that the idea of this as a mirror might feel offensive. I want you to know that I am not minimizing your pain. I am not saying that terrible things happen to people because they somehow deserved it or created it. Life is complex. There are many forces at play. Some things happen that are beyond our understanding. But even in those moments, even in the darkest times, we still have a choice about who we will be. We still have power over our inner world, and how we respond to what happens to us shapes what happens next. The mirror principle is not about controlling everything that happens to you. It is about recognizing that you always have influence. You are never completely powerless. There is always something you can shift within yourself that will shift your experience of reality. Even if you cannot change the situation, you can change your relationship to it. And sometimes that changes everything. I have met people who have been through unimaginable hardships, and yet they carry a light inside them, a peace, a strength. And I have met people who have had relatively easy lives, and yet they are consumed by bitterness and resentment. The difference is not in what happened to them. The difference is in how they chose to meet what happened, in who they chose to become through it. This is the ultimate power of the mirror principle. It reminds you that no matter what is happening around you, you are the one who decides who you are on the inside, and who you are on the inside will eventually be reflected on the outside. Let me leave you with a few questions to sit with. What patterns keep repeating in your life? What keeps showing up no matter how many times you try to run from it? What kind of people do you keep attracting? What do they have in common? What do you believe about yourself deep down? Not what you say you believe, but what you actually feel is true about you. If your current life is a mirror, what is it reflecting back to you? What parts of yourself are you being asked to look at? These are not easy questions. They require honesty. They require courage. But they also open the door to real transformation. You see, most people spend their whole lives trying to rearrange the reflection, trying to fix the mirror, trying to change other people and situations. and they wonder why nothing ever really changes. But you now know the secret. You know that the power is not in the reflection. The power is in you, the one standing in front of the mirror. Change yourself, and reality has no choice but to change with you. It is the law. It is the mirror principle. And the most beautiful part? You can start right now, not tomorrow, not when things get better, not when you have more time or more energy or more money. Right now, in this very moment, you can choose to see differently, to believe differently, to be differently. The mirror is waiting. It has always been waiting for you to realize that you are the one who decides what it reflects. Before I let you go, I want to share something with you. I have created a video where I share what the universe revealed to me about 2026. There are significant shifts coming, and understanding the energy of the year ahead can help you navigate it with more clarity and power. The video is called 2026 Psychic Predictions: What the Universe Revealed to Me. I think it will be meaningful for you, especially now that you understand the mirror principle. Because the more you work on yourself, the better you will be able to receive the blessings that are coming. You can find it on my channel. Now I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell me what the mirror is showing you right now. What pattern or situation in your life might be a reflection of something inside you? Sharing it can be powerful. It brings awareness, and it might help someone else who is going through something similar. Thank you for being here with me today. Thank you for being willing to look in the mirror even when it is uncomfortable. That takes courage, and that courage will be rewarded. This is Mary Moone, reminding you that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are the creator of your reality. One thought, one feeling, one choice at a time. The moon is always watching over you, and so am I. Until next time, beautiful soul, take gentle care of yourself. Goodbye for now.